What is up, everyone? It is me, Kasey, aka Titan Rising, coming at you live here at the 3 o'clock hour of Eastern Standard Time here on this Tuesday afternoon. We're getting back into our Pokemon Fire Red Randomizer Nuzlocke. I want to say again thank you to everyone that tuned in this morning. We had a what's up, Kobe? Falcon 44, what is up? Falcon Punch. Everybody that tuned in this morning to our Resident Evil 4 No Death Run. It was a fantastic experience. I had a lot of great fun. It was super awesome. Whoa, what's up, Chronic Storm? Good to see you, my friend. I was wondering where you've been. I didn't see you yesterday. Made me a little sad. Kobe, how is your dad doing? You're still out there in chat. I know after the last time you were on here with me, there was an accident. I hope he's doing okay. But we're getting back into our Randomizer Nuzlocke. Chronic Storm, you missed the worst possible thing that could have happened yesterday. My save state was completely gone. Just completely vanished, vamoosed, wiped away. No more. Oh, you're in the hospital yesterday. Hope everything's okay, man. I hope everything is totally fine. I hate to hear that. So I guess the worst possible thing that could happen to me was significantly worse than what could happen to you. I hate to hear that. But we're getting back into it today. The save state was gone, so we reset. We had to push forward, and today, with my head low, we're going to take on Misty once again. We've got to get through Mount Moon, but it's going to be pretty easy to get through there this time. I'll show the team in just a second. I want to go over our schedule for the rest of the week. Oh man, that is never fun. It's never fun to break a bone, but sometimes a sprain hurts worse almost than an actual break does. I have sprained my left ankle numerous times, and I've broke that same ankle multiple times, and I'm not sure which one hurt worse. Probably the one time that I broke and tore all the ligaments. But we're playing every day at 3 Eastern Standard Time to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Maybe a little longer if we need to. Our Pokemon Fire Red Randomizer Nuzlocke. But this week we started our Resident Evil 4 No Death Run. No death. If I die, I have to completely restart. We will be having a Little Roots Dojo match. I'm not sure when that's going to be, but I know that the schedule for this next week will go up relatively soon, and I'll be able to plan that out. I do plan on doing a few other streams. I still would like to play some Magic on stream. We're also probably going to play Legacy of Goku, one of my favorite childhood games. We'll probably be playing that and working through that series. Kobe says he's alright. His arm was cut open with a grinder, tore through the flesh, ripped. Ooh. Veins were ripped open. Oh man, Kobe, that is absolutely heartbreaking and awful. But, you know, I'm so sorry to hear that, man. But it seems like at least he's going to be able to keep what seems like he's going to be able to keep his arm and stuff and be on the road to recovery. Oh, starting off today right immediately into a battle. Hey, it's two baby Pokemon fighting. It's a Clefairy versus a Togepi. It was great. Chinese food was fantastic, and it went awesome. We enjoyed ourselves. Thank you for remembering that. That's really cool. Oh, I'm sure that was terrifying. Absolutely terrifying, Kobe. Man, he's been in my thoughts. I hated to hear it. Oh, that's fine, but thank you for coming around, buddy. I really do appreciate it. We're gonna switch out here. This is our team currently. I will get into that in just a second. I did not mean to get... Oh, man, I didn't realize Jan was so low. But this will be good to get... Send out Hide. We will get into that just as soon as this battle's over. You've already seen a couple Pokemon. I have my Cleffa and ooh. Gotta try to knock this out. It's gonna hurt a little bit with a rough skin, but we gotta get there. Like I said, we lost our save file, so we had to recover. And I feel like we did pretty good recovering. You know, it's hard whenever you get to start with a legendary Pokemon like Suicune, and then all of a sudden it's not there anymore. That's kind of tough. I could have salvaged it and kept that Suicune because that save state, I could go back to the beginning of it, but I felt that wasn't fair. I knew too much. So we have Aaron, our Cleffa, Pound, Charm, Encore, Sweet Kiss. We have our Gardevoir, who knows Growl, Confusion, Double Team, Teleport. This is Pam. Pam Beasley. This was my starter Pokemon in this game. Gardevoir happens to be one of my favorite non-starters, if not my favorite non-starter. It's right up there with Eevee and Yamper. This is Hidetashi, or Hide. If you've ever seen The Office, he's the guy that works in the warehouse. That come from Japan. Heart surgeon, #1, steady hand. It's got Bubble, Leer, Vice Grips, and Harden. We have Meredith, our Marowak, who knows Peck, Astonish, and Pursuit. What's up, Krebs? Just lurking. This is Devin, our Unknown that I paid $500 Pokédollars for, who knows Hidden Power. You know, Devin, Death Fodder, I'm not sure if they're pretty synonymous right now. And this is Jan, our Spearow that knows Peck, Growl, and Leer. So we got a couple flying types on the team. What's Jan holding? Ooh, TM09. What is TM09? Still working, my friend? What's Bullet Seed? None of which are able. Anybody can learn? Ooh. We're gonna give this over. Gonna improve my stat. Gonna give this over hard. Oh, yes! We got you in. I done a interest form for all teams that had available interest forms. Really, I guess, I know everybody's going to get drafted in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Just for those that are out there listening, I'm going to let you know what we're talking about. There is in the Little Root Lessons Discord, we are doing a draft where certain players have signed up to be managers of teams and certain players have signed up to actually be players. Oh, tell them I said hi. Texas is your city. Texas is your state, man. Texas is your state. I love Texas though. It's on my destination of places to go. But Chronic Storm, please tell your kiddos I said hi. Tell them I said hi, and I'm so glad that they're here watching with you. No! This thing is going to explode. So I've got to switch in to my tank. Because I've learned Hide can take a hit. Crabs that use Metal Claw. It's supposed to use Explode. What happened? But I do dream of getting to come to Texas. Oh, there's the explosion. We knew it was going to happen. Took that hit though. You see that? Took that hit. Thank you. I have my Washington Commanders hat on today. That makes me really excited to hear that somebody would like that hat. Hi, Robert. Hi, Leah. Give you a nice little shout out. Thank you for coming and watching the stream with your dad. I'm glad that you like my team as well. I like them as well too. I'm pretty excited about this team. Most people in here probably aren't sports fans. But I'm a big sports person, specifically the city of Washington, D.C. I'm a D.C. all the way. Strong Washington Capitals fan. I try not, unless it is blacked out in my market because I'm close to a team that they're playing, because I live in Kentucky. So like the Nashville Predator games and some of the Carolina Hurricane games, as well as the Columbus Blue Jackets will get blacked out in my area and I can't watch them. That's awesome. I got two Pokemon that they really love. That's fantastic. There will eventually be a Robert on the team, because there is a Robert character in The Office, so I will have to use his nickname at some point in time. So Robert, you're likely to get to be on my team. I need to search and see if I did not even see what item it was. I was not paying enough attention, Krebs. I need to look at that when we're out of battle. What item was it? Shell Bell. Yes. Give that. I'm gonna give that to whoever's leading in the party right now, since that's who I'm training. But as I was saying, big Washington DC sports fan. Love the Capitals primarily, and the Washington Wizards are my two biggest. But I wear, if you ever notice, I always have on a Washington Nationals, Washington Capitals, Washington Wizards, or Washington Commanders hat, unless I'm wearing my Kentucky, University of Kentucky hat, which is my college team. So I'll always alternate. Just depends on which day. I try to never wear the same hat 2 days in a row. Of course, I put the Shell Bell on Erin, and then I immediately switch her out because she gets a bad matchup. But back to what I was saying, big sports fan. One of the first teams that I ever fell in love with was the San Antonio Spurs, Krebs. So that's why I've always loved Texas. The 2005 NBA championship run with Tim Duncan, Manu Ginobili, and Tony Parker is still one of my favorite things I've ever got to experience, because it was the first time my grandpa ever let me really stay up late to watch anything. So I got to stay up and watch the 2005 NBA Finals. Yeah, 2005. Making sure I got that right. Hide, heart surgeon in Japan. Number 1, steady hand. The best. Y'all, I'm gonna go in and out and heal a lot here at the start, just to not get too far into the cave without it, because we're still at a point where we're close to level capping. And I'm trying to actually get to that point before I run through Mount Moon. Because Mount Moon is a place where if you can't run from the Pokemon, oh, lousy day. Oh, she's doing great. She personally is doing great. Her grandma, you were talking about you fell and sprained your wrist and was in the hospital. Her grandma's been in the hospital the last few days. But she's doing okay. Kaylee is, and her grandma's okay. They're just doing some tests to rule out some stuff. She recently had heart surgery and stuff, and is trying to make sure that everything is okay. But yeah, she's at work today. She should be home. I'll get a text at some point in time that we will, that she'll be on her way home. Krebs, am I sitting here wasting this charm? Like, is Sceptile in Gen 3, was it a physical attacker or was it a special attacker? Because I cannot remember. We sincerely appreciate that in more ways than you can ever know. So grass is special, so I just wasted 3 turns. Well, not really. So far they've used pound. I was like, man, this little Clef's got some power. And then I'm like, oh, it's crit. Nice. Oh. I'm still really hyped after this morning's stream, getting to play my favorite video game of all time in Resident Evil 4, and managing to get a decent way into the first act of the game. It really is broken into 3 acts, but getting that far into the first act felt really awesome. With no deaths, might I add. And I'm really excited for tomorrow's stream. I was hoping it would use Lick again, so maybe I could force it into using a move that it can't actually hurt me with. Awesome. Get that attack lowered again. Favorite Pokemon character? Do you mean like in like the I guess I want to say human characters, or like the actual Pokemon? Because I'll give both. Absolutely, I'll tell you both. You're right, Krebs. I forgot about that. Was not thinking about that at all. Human. Okay, so I don't want to take the easy way and just say Ash. I really like Ash though. I started watching Pokemon as the anime when it first started airing as a little kid, so I did get to watch early on, and people that I have enjoyed throughout this show, I would say as far as companions go, I always liked Misty, because Misty really was a great person alongside Ash. I really liked May as well, and I liked Dawn. It's really hard to say Ash is not my favorite though. I really liked Ash. It's hard not to like the person that I've been able to go on that kind of journey throughout my life with, because I'm, you know, I've grown up watching Ash and playing these Pokemon games and knowing what Ash's journey has been like. You know, I was never as excited as I was when he managed to get the win. Yes, they are. I want to go back and watch the Serena. I need to watch the black and... No, it's X and Y when Serena's his companion. I need to go back and watch the X and Y stuff because I missed it. I really... And this is going to be an unpopular opinion. And I may get some hate for this. I don't totally hate Go. You all like Paul? Oh, but he gave up Chimchar. He gave up my favorite Pokemon, which, I mean, technically it did get to go to MB Ash's Chimchar. So, you know, there's that good there, like... But I can understand Paul. Paul wants to be strong, and everybody should want to be strong. He's still just... Chimchar's my favorite Pokemon, and he gave up my favorite Pokemon. And that just breaks my heart. While I'm gonna turn off the music to the game for a few minutes, while I can speed through some of this this grinding. I know when I'm grinding and I'm going quickly, the music gets a little annoying. Ooh, Marowak. Okay, the thing of it was, Crab, was it was based on human. Meowth is technically a Pokemon, so we can't choose Meowth. Because it's Meowth every day of the week if we get to choose Meowth. Because, I mean, Meowth, that's right. That's pretty true. You know, Paul kind of is all of us on our own Pokemon video game journeys. We want to build the best team and be the strongest. James is fantastic. I like those three members of Team Rocket. These Clefas are in love. And then he killed his love. Charmander! Why couldn't I get you? Okay, Robert. I know you're out there with your daddy. Who's your favorite Pokemon? And Leah, who's your favorite Pokemon? I'm getting rid of Encore. I know I can lock an opponent into a bad situation, but the AI is so unpredictable that it's nearly impossible. But having a grass type move is going to be awesome. I'm very excited about that. Oh no. Burned. Burn doesn't hurt us outside of battle. I forgot about that. Y'all, we're getting ever closer to our goal of hitting 30 by the time I go back to work next week. We are 7 away. So, for followers. Shiny Charizard, that coloring is awesome. And Leah, Eevee. Oh yes, Eevee is fantastic. Eevee, it's like Eevee, Gardevoir, and Yamper. Like, my little Yamper here are the closest Pokemon to being my favorites next to Chimchar. And the Chimchar line with Infernape. Though today's earlier stream was not really family friendly like I like to classify my Pokemon streams as, due to just gosh, this is gonna be so good. My most defensive Pokemon with the Soothe Shell. We did have during our Resident Evil 4 play through, we did have surprise appearances from my dogs. They both wanted to be on camera. So, Solgaleo, I would have to say Mew. Mew is a good one. My favorite is probably Palkia. Mainly because it's both from my Thunderous Tea. Nice. Palkia is probably mine because it's from my favorite Pokemon game, at least generation, and it is the first Pokemon that I, like, restricted pair that I ever used in competitive. So it holds a very special place in my heart. It and Calyrex Ice. Both are very important to me. Y'all, I'm not looking forward to having to train Devin. Not looking forward to it. Man, the Shell Belt makes grinding a little bit easier because with each hit, I'm getting to gain some health back. But we're not keeping it in for that one. Only got confusion. Darkrai. Darkrai is amazing. Darkrai is absolutely amazing. Gotta be careful here. One misclick with Jam before I heal could be her death. Excuse me. Darkrai is such a good legendary. To me, it's highly underrated. Highly underrated. Krabs, Darkrai is considered a mythic, right? Like, it's one of the ones that are not, they're banned in competitive play, right? Or am I wrong about that? Because I know it's, the way I try to remember restricted, the way that I try to remember restricted was, is it on a box cover or is it what is considered the third Pokemon in the group? So, like, we have the first generations aren't really fair because they have the three dogs and the 3 birds, but it's not until you really, you get Mewtwo, which is still eligible, but it's considered restrictive, but like, you don't really restrict the bird Pokemon. They're considered just, or the dogs, the legendary dogs. It's not really until you get to like the pairings of like Kyogre, Groudon, Rayquaza, Palkia, Dialga, and sub-legendaries. Who was technically the third for, is it Giratina is considered the third for Gen 4? I mean, technically, because it's the one that's on Platinum, I guess. I'm not super good with knowing like what's restricted and stuff. I'm still really new to the lingo of competitive VGC. Oh, I dread training Devin. And for anyone out there that's just listening, that's not sure, sorry. It's a friend of mine. I feel bad for texting on stream, but I haven't talked to him in a while, so I really need to send this response. I'm sorry. But yeah, I struggle kind of with the idea of like what is a restricted Pokemon and what actually fits in there. Krebs, can you do me a quick favor? Can you potentially, or anybody in chat, tell me what level Sparrow evolves into Pharaoh is? Oh, good night, Leah. I hope you have sweet dreams, and thank you for coming along and hanging out and chat with us today. Really made me excited and very happy. Glad to have you. What time is it where you're at, Chronic Storm? I'm in Eastern Standard Time, so it's like 3 p.m. here. Well, it's like 3:30 p.m. It's over 9,000. 20. Oh, so I can have it. I can have one before I get to. Oh, well that's so sweet. Love you as well. Oh, that's a tender moment for my heart today. You said she was 5, if I'm not mistaken. Go back up and chat here. Yeah. Oh. So you're in the UK, and it's like, oh wow, yeah, you all are a bit later in the day. Level 20, so I can have one before I technically face Misty. So that's awesome. Having a fully evolved Pokemon when your opponents could have something incredibly strong is something that I kind of enjoy the idea of. Which, I mean, I technically got Gardevoir. And I know Cleffa evolves based on friendship. I think it's friendship. Y'all look at this. We're flying through this. Oh, the Devin training is going to be awful. Let's see what Fury Attack does. Haha! 8:30. Wow, it's so late. Whoa! Jolteon. Am I crazy, or did the Soothe Bell just heal after each hit of Fury Attack? Because if so, that's crazy good. Wow. Marowak is a Pokemon that I really like, but never think to use it. And I probably should at some point in time. You did not just come in here and say that, Sean. Oh my gosh. You did not just say that. You did not just come in here and say that. Wow. Called out. Wow. Will not be able to win this race. Marowak has got to be one of the best Pokemon. I need to use it in an actual playthrough. Oh, freeze. Oh, I unfroze. You mean that the hidden power, it can't be ice, fire, rock, fighting, or steel. Okay. So we know that it can't be anyone that's super effective. When I'm not against the snow runt, let me run up here and heal it. So we can... Let's see what it does here. Please don't die. I'm going to slow it down so we make sure. So it was neutral against fire. So it can't be water or ground. We'll get her figured out. Not water, grass, or bug. Fairy's not in this game, Sean. Whoa. Rapidash. Yeah, because it's also not what it resists. Wow, there's no hidden power. Oh, yeah, because hidden power hasn't been in a game since Fairy type has been out, has it? So we know that it can't be any of the or the ones that we know from. So by the way, the Shell Bell or Soothe Bell, whichever one it is. How do I feel about Gulpin? That's fair. Haha. Cleffa told me to use Encore, but I only know one move. Sean, as a Pokemon, it is not one that I have enough experience with to have an answer. Don't set me up for things like that, brother. You know better. You know better. You have... boy. Sean, you have came into my home. We have broke bread together, my brother. Macargo? Slugma. Why do I feel like I'm setting myself up for something? Is there a type that would be strong into dark that we haven't ruled out yet, Krebs? Krebs, I think this is why you and I have hit it off, and I have enjoyed your company. You actually remind me, so it doesn't affect Houndoom. That's got to be psychic then, right? It has to be psychic. No, fighting would knock it out. Oh, that's awesome. So my hidden power is actually going to have stab. That means Devin may not be terrible. It just may not be great. So, Krebs, I think you and I have hit it off because you and Sean are kind of cut from the same cloth with those kind of jokes. Coming in my chat, my family-friendly chat with those jokes. My family-friendly chat. There is an 8-year-old that's hanging out in this chat, Sean. What am I saying? Is my unknown an M? Is that the letter that it is? So, as strong as Pam is, Pam needs some moves. It's a dog-eat-dog world. Okay, Shanzi Fonzarelli. Okay, so I'm not going to lie. Leveling up Devin has not been as bad as I thought it would be. I was really expecting a much worse time. We are not having that fight, though. I don't actually have a really good Pokemon to bring in against Carmery. Awesome. Devin's on 12. So I ended up not making it through my fast today, Krebs. I was talking about that earlier. I ended up having to have some fruit, so I had some mango and a banana. I feel kind of bad. I feel like I cheated. But as a diabetic, I got kind of weak. Sometimes that happens. Most days I can make it with no issue. But today it was just kind of tough. I think it's because I had a pretty high carb dinner. Mangoes are fantastic. I had a pretty high carb based dinner last night. So I think that has my blood sugar a little weirded out today. I had pizza. Believe it or not, I had pizza, but from the Mexican restaurant. And strangely, it's probably the best pizza in my town. Sean may disagree with me. Heck, Kentucky Phil might disagree with me on that one, but it's absolutely my favorite pizza in my town. This was your moment to shine. Devin had one moment. Oh, and that's got another one. Haha. No, it's not very effective. Shoot. I'm Captain Video has followed me. Thank you so much for the follow. I'm Captain Video, and I'm pretty sure, knowing that fantastic YouTube channel, that is my amazing friend, former boss, and one of the greatest teachers I ever had. That's Jeremiah. Welcome to the chat. We're playing kind of fast because we're trying to get leveled up before we have to go through this cave, so I can kind of dodge some of the battles in the cave, as well as be close. You're voting. Okay, so listen, y'all. I have to explain this. I'm Captain Video has the coolest superpower of all time. No matter what paper or how the paper is, he can fold it perfectly without trying. Like, I know that y'all think I'm the craziest person in the world right now, and like, you're like, how is that impressive? No, I mean, it lines up, the edges are perfect, everything, and he doesn't even look. It's just like, it's done. It's the most amazing thing. In college, when I worked for Captain Video on the newspaper staff while I was in college. It's just amazing. I mean, it's so cool. I wish I could understand it, but it just amazes me. It's one of those things that fascinates me. Maybe it's because I'm so bad at folding myself. Like, I'm the kind of guy, like, whenever I was in grade school, they'd be like, fold this hot dog style. I would, like, fold it, and I would line up my edges, and I'd have my tongue like Michael Jordan going for a slam dunk. I'd be like, trying to get it, and I would still somehow manage to mess it up. So yeah, maybe that's why it fascinates me so much. So Captain Video, just to explain to you a little bit what's going on here. I'm playing what's called a Randomizer Nuzlocke. I'll start off with the basics of what a Nuzlocke is, in case you don't know. It is going fast. I'm currently I'm actually using the speed up button, because if I didn't, we would be here for hours with me trying to grind. I'm only doing this because I'm trying to get my levels high enough that when we go to the gym, I'm like right at level cap, because I can't have any Pokemon higher than what the gym leaders levels are. And we're going to go face Misty here in a minute. So for a Randomizer Nuzlocke, if any of my Pokemon at any time, I should check the in-game time and see. Yeah, we'll do that in just a second. Okay, so let's look at my 8 hours and 9 minutes, and I have maybe put in 3 hours of gameplay on this one. Less than 3 hours of gameplay. Yeah, I've sped up that much. So if I had just been trying to level up all these Pokemon without using the speed up tool, we would have been here for about 8 hours. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. It's just trying to get these Pokemon leveled up. It's also why you can't hear the game's music. I usually try to leave the game's music on while you wander through the grass. Yes. So what I need to finish saying while I'm thinking about it. I'm going to completely lose my train of thought. A randomized Nuzlocke. A Nuzlocke is if any of my Pokemon faint or are KO'd at any point, they are what's considered dead. I can't use them anymore. They have to go in the PC. I'm not allowed to take them back out. They're done. And I have to catch a new Pokemon or bring a Pokemon that I've got in the PC out to be the next person on the party, which means I probably will have to train them up if I didn't train them to start with. It adds for level difficulty. I can only catch the first Pokemon that I encounter in any new route or area. So, like, this is considered Route 3. We caught Aaron, my Cleffa, on Route 3. All Pokemon have to have a nickname. I'm going with a office theme. This is Devin because he was the forgettable character. Aaron because Pam because Pam was my favorite female character, and this is one of my favorite female Pokemon. This is Gardevoir. Aaron, my Cleffa, because it's cute, and Aaron was one of the cutest characters in the show because she just come up with some of the most random things to say. Meredith, my Marowak, or not Marowak, Murkrow. Why do I keep saying Marowak? Murkrow. It was a female. Name started with an M. They kind of went together. This is Jan, my Spearow. Jan will be really good for us that one night. She will make everything all right. And this is Hidetashi, or Hide. In Japan, Heart Surgeon, number 1. Steady hand. Steady hand. Because of the big pinchers. So that's my current team. They have to be nicknamed so I can get closer to them. If I run into a Pokemon on a route and I already own something in that Pokemon's evolution line, I am allowed to switch that Pokemon. I'm allowed to beat that Pokemon and catch the next Pokemon that is not from the same route or from the same family. So, like, I can technically do 2 battles in a route to get a Pokemon. That actually happened with Jan because I ran into another Gardevoir. Oh, you struggle. Hey, that worked. That fainted. We're going to go on up here. But the randomized part of it, and why it's called a randomizer, is all in-game items that I can find in and around the world are completely random, as well as each Pokemon I encounter. If they were encoded into this game, and at that time all Pokemon through Generation 3 were in this game, they can be found at some point in time, and they can be fully evolved. It can be their not fully evolved form. I can find a level 2 legendary Pokemon, or I can find a level 100 baby Pokemon. There are, but the reason that I'm doing it here is the types, and because if I'm not careful, I'll run into a Registeel and it'll explode on me. Oh, everybody's up to where I want them to be. Okay, cool. Go ahead and heal again, and we'll get through Mount Moon, which means I'm going to be going a little slower, and I'm going to turn the music back on. But you're right, Krebs. Ooh, Teddy Ursa. Well, I mean, I guess they're not too much higher level, to be fair. We were running into level 7s. Level 7's out there. Okay. That Teddy Ursa gave us virtually nothing. Oh, it's a Marshtomp. Oh, what I wouldn't give to have a Marshtomp on this team. I love Marshtomp. Gardevoir. Okay, I'm getting really close to where I'm going to allow myself the escape rule, where I'm close to level cap. I'm within 3 of each. Each Pokemon is within at least 3 levels of the level cap, where I can start running from battle. Okay, so let's go on. Yep, there's the next trainer. My back just popped. That hurt. That hurt a lot. I wouldn't mind having a Tauros either. Having Intimidate was fantastic on that run through. That Granbull with Intimidate was amazing. Intimidate's just so good. Like as an ability, Intimidate's fantastic. To get to cut into your opposing Pokemon's, man, he had a strong team. Armaldo and Tauros, that is just absolutely insanity. So good. Guess what, chat? My electric moves were weakened. Too bad I don't have any. Ha 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 ha. Your moves are no match for me, Armaldo. So Jeremiah, I know at one point in my college experience, you and I discussed Resident Evil 4. I done a stream of Resident Evil 4 this morning where I'm not allowed to die. If I die, I have to restart the game from the very beginning no matter what. So, no death whatsoever. It is terrifying and very, very tough. Luckily, or unluckily, I don't know which way is the best to say it, because I've not beaten the game yet, I can't actually play on professional mode. And the reason I haven't... It's funny how this game is set up. The reason it shows that I haven't beaten it yet is because Pam traced, Gardevoir traced, and traced, and traced, and traced. The reason I've not beaten it is I just re-downloaded it a while back, and it didn't have my save file, and I just decided not to import my new save file since I was going for something with it on the stream. So I couldn't actually do professional mode, which in a weird way is kind of nice. I'm not gonna lie. I'm already nervous that I'm not gonna finish it by the time I have to go back to school. Entei! Whew! That is a scary dog. But by the time I have to go back to school next Friday, and I'm hoping that I can get through the game before then. So, giving myself a little area to make it a bit easier so that I can get through it before I have to go back is one thing. But if you missed, if you're in chat today and the Resident Evil stream sounds awesome to you and you would really enjoy getting to watch that content, or you want to see... He had Entei and Suicune. If he throws out Raikou at the last Pokemon, I'm going to lose it. Like, that's going to be awesome, but this trainer is insane. Going back to it. If you've missed any parts of the previous days of Nuzlocke, we have 6 videos. Only 5 of them are currently on YouTube. The 6th will be going up tonight. No, but they send out Blaziken. So still a tough team. All those are on my YouTube, which you can find linked in my Twitch. My Twitch bio. I'll also put a link in the chat for you all to go and give my YouTube a follow. Like I said, you can find all of my videos, anything that I have recorded on stream gets posted there, as well as being in the archives here on Twitch. But you can go, like I said, Twitch will eventually start moving on from the games that I have archived. So if you're really wanting to catch what I have done, you can find it here at K2 Gaming. Also, please consider giving our Twitter a follow at KY or K2 Gaming KY. Right now, I have only streamed Resident Evil and this. I have streamed another version of a Pokemon game, but it's more for the competitive community. It's a Pokemon VG. I played Sword and Shield, the newest Pokemon, but it's in competitive battles where I have my competitive team that I use against other people with competitive teams. And I've streamed that. Ooh, right on. My ADHO look a squirrel is showing. But I do plan to stream Legacy of Goku relatively soon. I'll be doing some Magic streams. We are a variety channel with a lot. We're a variety channel that does a lot of Pokemon content. Pokemon's probably the most common thing that is seen on this channel. For better or for worse, I guess, just because that's what the most common people that I've come across know me for, as well as how some of my community has been built, is because it's been through the channels of Pokemon locations like the Little Root Lessons Discord or Lily of the Valley Discord, both places where I've went for VGC conversation, but also was able to build on those relationships and stuff, and they were the ones that helped kind of get me stepped in the right directions for streaming. But a lot of Pokemon. Kaylee, currently on YouTube, you can find her playthrough of Supermassive's Hidden Agenda game. It's a cop thriller that, if any of you all have watched Arrow, is starring a character rendering of... what is her name? Laurel Lance. Yeah, it's Laurel Lance. Katie Cassidy's the character model for the main character of Hidden Agenda, and like I said, it is it's a cop thriller where Kaylee went through and investigated who was actually the serial killer in a story. And right now she's currently playing Beyond Two Souls. I'm not real sure the storyline behind Beyond Two Souls. I need to sit down and talk to her about that so I can have a better conversation with the chat about it. But that's something Kaylee's currently working towards. Her and Kentucky Phil are going to be doing a playthrough of Man of Medan, which is a horror game by Supermassive, where a group of 20-year-old, late teens, early 20s, they go out diving and end up in a situation that causes them to be on an abandoned U.S. ship, naval ship, and it's got its own secrets, and they're not always good. They're not always good. Okay. I need to remember that we're getting close to level cap. I'm not doing a particularly good job of remembering that. I'm gonna go ahead and switch into Hidetoshi. You with the shell bell. But we do plan on playing some other things. We'll probably do I didn't go down that ladder back here. We'll probably be doing a playthrough of Until Dawn. I know that that's something I've talked about, which is another horror game by Supermassive, where you get to make the choices for the characters, and it can determine who lives and who dies in that game. Same thing as with Man of Medan. You can have similar outcomes to where one character can die from a decision while another lives because of a decision, and so on. I'll be playing around August, I think it's August 17th or so. Tyranitar! My ADHO look a squirrel. Madden 23 is going to come out, and I will be doing some gameplay of Madden 23 on my stream. I'm excited to get to play that game as well. NBA 2K23, I have pre-ordered the very special Michael Jordan jersey copy. I forget what the actual, I think it's the Legendary Edition. I pre-ordered that just because it come with a year subscription to League Pass, which I use to watch my Washington Wizards play. Which I am Captain Video, who's not a fan of the Washington Wizards, has seen the Washington Wizards play, but I, a fan of the Washington Wizards, have never been to a Washington Wizards game outside of a preseason game. I just remembered I did go to a preseason game. So, a little jealous, if I'm being honest. But Kaylee will have The Devil in Me, which is coming out at the end of this fiscal, or at the end of this this calendar year. I'll be doing a early playthrough, or not early playthrough. I'll be doing my first playthrough of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet on this channel. Really, it's kind of. Don't tell me that. I know how bad my team is, sir. You don't have to remind me that you only had to pay $7 to watch my team play. I got nosebleed seats at Rupp Arena for $50 to watch them. They did win. Actually, when I went, they lost. They lost to the Kings, which is not any better. Yeah, it wasn't a great overall experience. I mean, I got to watch it with Dad, though. But there is kind of games, it's kind of, I'm also going to take requests from people in the chat. If there's a game you want to see me play that's on PlayStation or that I could easily get on computer or through an emulator, I will play it at some point in time. If you would like, I'd have no problem taking requests from chat. As long as the game can be, pretty family friendly, or it's not lewd, crude, and inappropriate. Yeah. I feel like it could help me branch out and play a few more games than what I've currently gotten used to playing. I think Kaylee and I are talking about playing this new game, Stray, which is like where you play as a stray cat for the channel. I think that could be Battletoads. Sean, what is Battletoads? Also, on that, I need to express this now. Fork Knife is not my game. Fork Knife is not my game. I will play it. I will play it if my community wants me to. Battletoads is the hardest NES game. Give me just a second, because that's going down. I have to write that one down. What's Shovel Knights? I need to record that. Okay. That's down. Krebs, is Shovel Knight's actually a game, or is that just or Shovel Knight, is that actually a game, or are you just messing with me? Because I've never heard of that before. 1v1 in Fortnite. Okay, I'm gonna record that. Sean, if you want me to 1v1 you in Fortnite, it's not fair, because no matter how bad you are, I'm gonna be worse. I'm absolutely gonna be worse. I've played like maybe 2 games of Fortnite ever in my entire life. And it was with Captain Video's kiddos. And let me tell you, Pikachu! Oh, did I actually play a game with you, sir? I can't remember if we ever actually got to play. I know I played some games with Kiddo. But yeah, if you guys want to play Fortnite, I'll do a Fortnite stream. I will title it appropriately. Terrible terrible player attempts to play Fortnite, and by attempts means fails drastically. Bofa. What is did you take anesthesia while you were in that operating room? What is Bofa? Okay, so Krebs is saying no. So I'm not sure that this is a good thing. Sean, this is supposed to be a family-friendly stream. You have walked me into this multiple times. This is a rough day for me. Okay, someone has to remind me that I'm getting close to level cap, and I need to start running, because I'm getting extremely close, and I keep battling wild Pokemon. Sean, I cannot believe you. I really don't like running. Oh, Venusaur. Okay, I'm gonna knock this one out just because he can't be on my team, and I want to knock it out. I love Venusaur. Competitive Pokemon has made me fall in love with Venusaur in a way that I never did before. I was never a huge fan of at least playing Bulbasaur on any of my original playthroughs of Pokemon. But it has made me a fan now. Sean, I'm so mad at you. I can't believe you've got me with that multiple times today. Oh, I can't escape. Must have something like Arena Trap. See how much Magical Leaf does. Okay. Excuse me. But yeah, unless you're Sean, you're absolutely allowed to come into the chat. Oh, it's a speed thing? Unless you're Sean, you're more than welcome to give me game suggestions moving forward. If there's games you think that would be fun for me to play, I'm more than excited to try it. I might restart my playthrough of Assassin's Creed Valhalla and do some of that. That would be a lot of fun. You know, I could get me some WWE 2K going on, but I don't know that people want to watch me play pro wrestling games. Now, I do have access to Fire Pro Wrestling World, which is one of the coolest and most difficult wrestling games of all time. So that might be fun to stream. But I'm open for suggestions. Lava. I've seen a lot of starter type Pokemon in this playthrough so far. Pretty sure I've seen at least a version of all three. I don't know that I've saw Blastoise yet, or anything from the Squirtle line. Hide, you've got to rock this one. I don't think I got anything else on the team. Excuse me again. I'm trying to get myself back in. Delete a move for pursuit. Lowers attack stat, lowers defense stat. I think I would lower its defense. I'm trying to get back into the routine of not allowing myself to just kind of do my own thing and like nap during the day. Like I have been for almost my whole summer break since I go back to work next Friday. And I did not sleep super well last night, so of all days that I could use a nap, today is the day for me to take a nap. But I'm trying to get myself back into the routine of being up all day and sleeping at night. I always manage to let myself get that messed up during the summertime. I'm not sure why I do that. No. Darn. Trying to think if I got a paralyzed heal outside of that I can use outside of this battle. Excuse me. I really need more coffee. Wow, I thought that would knock out. Y'all, this battle's taking a bit. I'm going to turn this off real quick, and we're going to speed up. Switching to Meredith. Okay, cool. See what items I got to see if I can. I'll turn the music back on now. I just needed to. That battle just felt like it was moving so slow. I got nothing. Do I have any berries that I can use? I wanted that. Confusion, powder. Raises the defense stat. Okay. See if that one does it. I don't think that one does it. I can't think off the top of my head which one it is. Whoa. Noctowl. Noctowl is another Pokemon that I'm a fan of, but I've never really used a whole lot. Pretty big fan. So guys, we are now up to 24 followers. We are 6 followers away from our goal. So please give this stream a share. And let's try to get more people in and enjoying themselves and giving follows. Oh wait, I'm supposed to run from these battles. Sean, where are you when I need you to remind me to run from battles? Boop, 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 boop. Okay. Worst item you can get in a Nuzlocke, period. Tentacruel. I love Tentacruel. So yeah, this is actually the right one to go down. So I need to go down that other one for a second and see what is down there. Illumise. That's a Pokemon that I don't think about often. I like Illumise. Not terrible. Not great, but not terrible. It's one of the Pokemon ever. I'm not sure what you're trying to say to me, Cribs. Not sure what you're trying to say to me. It's one of the Pokemon ever. Best, worst. It exists. It did that thing that one time. I can't imagine it has very good stats or a good move pool. But that just comes from the fact that it's a bug type. Bug types tend to not have very good moves and not be really that great. Do I have a single Pokemon with full HP? Nope. We're going into these battles. I only have. Sure is one of them. Yeah, Prankster's not bad. Prankster's decent. Okay. At some point, I have to heal some of these guys with those potions before I go into those last couple battles. Y'all, we've been at Mount Moon for a while, and I really want to get through Misty today. I'm gonna speed up gameplay. I'm gonna go ahead and heal up. Heal up Jan because Jan's arguably at the weakest. And then Aaron's pretty weak. But I think Pam is likely to be stronger for us in a battle, so I'm gonna heal up Pam. Protein. So, Krabs, that was a question that I got to thinking about. Speaking of Pokemon with Prankster, that maybe you can help me out with. Why isn't a Pokemon like Grimmsnarl seen more on Trick Room teams? Because the idea of setting up screens while also getting speed control with something like Para seems like it would pair really well next to like a Palkia and a Calyrex Ice. And I feel like you would have a better answer to that than I do. You know, you've been doing this a lot longer than me. Competitive, that is. Because I'm pretty sure, with you being a college freshman, I'm guaranteed to be much older than you. Fair. I can see that. I've just been questioning it with like Okay. I knew that from the last turn. I can't lose Cleffa. And I don't know that I can't switch. Oh no. Oh, come on. Give me enough health to live. Give me enough health to live. Y'all, Aaron's done. Darn it. If I would have been smart and not tried to run again and paid enough attention. And like that, Aaron is finished. Darn it. So we have a death. Unfortunately. I feel bad because Sean told me he came into my chat today and I couldn't be booty. Yeah, I can see where Ensign makes up for the idea to reduce damage and stuff. The main thing I'm looking at is that ability to paralyze with Thunder Wave, which I was kind of looking at, like maybe thinking about playing like Raichu on the team, because you would get access to both Thunder Wave and Eerie Impulse. But, you know, your P2 has Eerie Impulse, so I'm not sure that you need another Eerie Impulser. Gotta run. Gotta run. I'm gonna use Pursuit. Okay, cool. Go out of that without any Pursuit. Pursuit. Okay. I can't use Meredith anymore. Meredith has reached level cap. Jan is not. Jan's likely to evolve, so that's awesome. I swear, if Nababerry is the one that does paralysis, I'm gonna be so mad. No, it's not. Awesome. Okay. Free tag. Okay, this is not good. What to send in here? Aaron had my shoot. Taylor. Done. And Jan is now a full-fledged Furo. You know what? I've kept getting the Dome Fossil because I like Kabuto. But today we choose to honor Lord Helix. And we take the Helix Fossil. See if any of my Pokemon can... You know, what's to be fair, those don't have great accuracy, and they're not. I don't know that they're worth it. Man, I can't believe Aaron's gone. I make white herb. I get really excited because I know what competitive EGC makes that move, that item look like, but then I remember this is not competitive. And I'll get one use out of it, likely. I don't think I'm getting this encounter. I feel like it's going to use explosion on me. I think I can vice grip it one more time. There went that encounter. And I don't think I could have caught it with a Pokeball. Route 4. I had to stop and think about it. That was Route 4. So that would have been my Route 4 encounter. Okay, y'all. Let's go take on Misty. Good vibes, good vibes, good vibes, good vibes, good vibes. Put the good vibes in chat, everybody. Help me out. Calm mind. Going over Growl. Come on. Come on. No, we're not playing this game. One, two, three, four. Yeah, we survived. I was real nervous. Beautiful. Awesome. Quick kill. I'm going to go heal one more time just because I'm not going into Battle Misty without a team that's fully healthy. I had a buddy who tried a Nuzlocke where he could only use the Poké Center in the place, like in the town, once. And if it had a gym, he could use it once pre-gym and once post-gym. So this is where Pursuit's going to be pretty strong. That's not great, though. Let's bring in Hide. Oh, man. Maybe... Oh, no. Hide! I don't think Confusion's good enough. Maybe it is. Yep, it is. I was wrong. Boom, baby. Pam does like to go to the gym. Okay, so we've got our second badge. We did beat Misty. Do we have somebody? Yeah, we got someone that can learn Water Pulse. His name be Hide. Let's give Hide Water Pulse. Let's give it over Bubble. Jim, Tuna, it's all the same. I'm really looking forward to when I can finally get a Pokemon that I feel deserves the name Jim. Am I doing this again? There it is. I knew that it was somewhere in there. What does energy powder do? Okay. So let's go to the mall today. Please tell me there's some people that watch How I Met Your Mother out there, or that was a complete. I know Captain Video does, mainly because we watched some of it together. Okay, so I'm going to buy more antidotes. Mainly because I know that poison is worse for me than almost any of the rest of those, because I can still lose a Pokemon while walking. Yo, Titan. Whoa, he still has Eradicate. Oh, Dragonair. Should have saw the pair coming. Okay, I need to switch out here. Switch out to Devin. To be fair, I don't totally care if I lose Devin. Whoa, Devin's sweeping. What is up, Devin? So I got to be careful because they're already close to level cap for the next level. I need to check something real quick. I did not get the town map. But luckily, these old Pokemon games will give us this here. So yep. Okay, so up above here is Route 24. So this is Route 4. That's Route 9. And this is Route 5. Okay, so if I go up, I still have an encounter. Awesome. Yeah. Sorry for rushing through this. Like I said, we've played this part of the game. Whoa, and 25? What do you mean? Just that's Route 25? Relicanth. Man, Jan is a tank. Oh, Clefable. What I wouldn't have done to had you. What the... Whoa, is it both of them? If it is, I don't know that there is a place for me to catch a Pokemon on 25 until I get a fishing rod. I'll have to go back and check that before I spend too much. Man, Janet's tanking this. Everything has been right up Jan's alley. This is her night. This is her one night to make everything all right. Yeah, it is. Good call, Krebs. So I can get 2 encounters up here on 24 and 25. If I'm not mistaken. But I think I have to get... It tells me here which one I'm on here. If I go up through here, yeah, this is Route 24. I think I have... I don't know that there's actually a place... Oh, Poison Point, I knew better. Kasey, what are you doing? Oh, Mrs. Titan Rising is home. Welcome home, sweetheart. Okay, we're going to heal up that poison. And we're actually going to try to push on a little more. I think we can... Whoa. That is rough, tough city. Pursuit. Okay, that does a little bit better. There we go. Okay, cool. We're going to heal up, and we're going to take on the last guy on Nugget Bridge. Which I think he still gives me a nugget because he shouldn't... His item, because it's a gift item from an NPC, shouldn't be changed. It's only field items. And I didn't change that because I was afraid that I wouldn't be able to get the HMs if I switched them up. Oh, man. Cool. Another para. Pursuit. Awesome. Jan swept that whole Nugget Bridge all by herself. Yep, still gave me a nugget. Jan swept Nugget Bridge by herself. I think Murkrow or Meredith helped a little bit. Mud support. My electricity types will do less, even though I have no electric type Pokemon. Okay. Let's give me something decent. Come on. I don't think I can catch it, chat. I don't think a Pokeball is going to be enough. We need to switch out. Switch into Pam. What we're going to try to do... Darn. Yeah, Pam's not going to take a whole lot. So what we're going to do is we're going to spam some double teams real quick. I think it's probably... Yeah, it won't go any higher. Awesome. So it's going to be really tough. I say that it hits me immediately. If I catch this, this is my gym. Come on. Come on. I can't. It's just too strong, chat. Its catch rate is so... Gardevoir no longer knows yawn. Do I have any Pokemon? I have nothing with status moves. I can't put status. I only have 3 Pokeballs left. Come on. Come on. Darn it. That was just deflating, chat. That was very deflating. Darn it. I tried so hard. I got so far, but in the end, it didn't really matter. Oh my gosh. They don't give you primer balls in this game. I know that usually you get 10 balls at a time. It means you get a primer ball. But if you look, I'm not getting primer balls. Hey, Stillwing. Nice. Should I give that to Jan or Meredith? Anybody want to chime in? Meredith doesn't have a 4th move right now. Jan's a tank and Jan's at level cap. Good call. I need to go back and heal up. Jan is super good. Oh my gosh, I've been so impressed. Jan has been super good. I did not think Fearow would be that strong. It's a Pokemon I've never really trained, so I wasn't super sure how tough it would be, but my goodness, is it good. Y'all, I'm heartbroken after that. I could have had a Zapdos. But, oh, so there is an area up here for me to get an encounter. Did I switch Jan out of the main spot? No. I switched to Meredith. Chat, what is happening today? What is happening? What is happening? I'm not going to be able to catch it. And I don't think... Krebs, what's the likelihood that this can live a stabbed hidden power? Very low, right? Go for hidden power. Never mind. Oh, man. And there's a Jirachi. Oh, well. Darn. Oh, well. I mean, it is what it is. What am I going to do? I got more routes coming up. More encounters. I love that they keep being legendaries, but, you know, Well, now Meredith learns a fourth move. What does Haze do exactly? Meh. Hey, it's not your fault. It's not your fault. I should have been slower. I honestly... Really? What is with this game today? I just... Running into legendaries like that, it's hard for me to imagine that I can get them in a Pokeball, no matter how low I get them on health. Like, I bet I could have it paralyzed or asleep, some type of status, and I still don't think I could get it. So Meredith is now hit level cap. That stunk. What else can I find in this little section? Another Jirachi. I'm not going to battle. Everything's too close to level cap, and I've got too many trainers to get between here and there, as well as... I got to check something. Okay, so when I go below... This is Route 5, and this is going to be Route 6. Awesome. Route 7, Route 8. So that means, for a fact, I don't know. I'm not going to talk about it. Every time I think I can get encounters, I end up with legendaries. And then I fail them. Fail at encounters. Because I don't wait for my chat to give me what they're really saying, and I make assumptions, because you know what assuming does. Oh, it's been rough, guys. Zapdos and Kyogre missed. I know it's a bit too strong, and I'm running the risk of not being able to use it. I cannot use it again. I cannot use Jan again. They're just excited you're home. They missed you. Oh, wasn't going to work, and I knew that. I don't know why I did that. We're going to send out He-Day. Water Pulse. Confusion. Water Pulse. Confusion. Water Pulse. Send attack. Okay, cool. Okay. So, y'all, we are... Which move was that? Snatch? Is that what that was? Yep. Cool. I don't see myself using it, but cool. Super Repel. You a fan of Fanfi? Focus Band. What is it? What? 10% Focus Sash. So significantly less good than a Focus Sash. Reggie House, y'all. What is this game today? That was terrifying. Hidden power. Absorb hidden power. Oh, it can activate multiple times. Okay. So maybe it's just not strictly worse. Okay. Oh man, we've got to go through level cap. We're so close to level cap, and there's a lot of trainer battles left, including the SSN. And I have to battle everybody on the SSN, including this Team Rocket member. Oh my gosh, this is going to be rough. I didn't heal. I need to heal. Did I heal? I didn't heal. No, I didn't heal. Okay. Desperately need to catch another Pokemon just because I'm at the point of level cap. We're going to go ahead and we're going to get to the SSN, and that is going to be where we call it today. So we're getting close to winding down the stream. We're not quite there yet. Devin is done. See who I got that can learn dig. Ooh, Hide. We're actually going to forget Harden. They're a good tank, but... Okay. Speaking of, you have further to go. Well, let's try to get a couple more encounters along our way. Hopefully we can get something good. I'll take a Mawile. I'll take a Mawile if I can get it. Bug. There's a fly. Pesky flies. Okay. So we've got our next Pokemon. It's caught on Route 5. Hang on just a second. I got to make sure I record it. 5. Mawile, and we are going to name Mawile Oscar. We have our Oscar Nunez, everybody. Oscar. Am I right? Oh, yes. I'm going to make sure that's right just because I'm terrible at spelling. Yeah. Sometimes I just trust myself. Okay, so we're going to put Oscar in the front after we find a way to heal. Run back up here and we will heal. Put Oscar in the front because Oscar needs some training. Actually, we need to see if any of these moves that I have I can put on Oscar to maybe give Oscar a bit. I don't think he can learn Bullet Seed. No. See if he can learn Double Team. Yes, it can. See if we can learn Rock Tomb. It can. Awesome. See what moves it's got. Bite, Astonish. I'm not going to keep Fake Tears. Okay, so Oscar, welcome to the team. And we're, like I said, we're going to get to the entrance to the SSN, and that's where we're going to wrap up for today. Okay, which means we do have one more encounter. So once we get there, we'll see what we got going on. Hopefully, it's something that we can actually catch, not a legendary Pokemon, which, I mean, I would love to have a legendary Pokemon, but wait till I get, like, Ultra Balls or something that I know can give me a better catch rate. Because running out of Pokeballs trying to catch a Pokemon is no fun. She asked for, do you have a Giraffe Rig? Trade it for my Ladybug. Okay. My Pokemon fans in chat, would you trade a Giraffe Rig for a Ladybug? I need to know. This is the kind of stuff that keeps me up at night. Would you trade your Giraffe Rig for a Ladybug? Netball. Okay. Double team. Come on. Double team. Double team. Are you here early? Unfortunately, Blaze a Kick, you are catching the tail end of the stream today. We are on our last encounter, which I don't foresee us having any real luck with. What's up, Chronic Storm? Welcome back. So we're here. No, we're getting close to wrapping up for the day. So, doing pretty good. Question asked, would you trade a Giraffe Rig for a Ladybug? This is my third legendary Pokemon in 4 encounters, by the way, and I've only managed to capture none of them. I have to switch. I have to switch. I think this should survive a Vice Grips. It doesn't, because it's a crit. Darn. Well, you know what? There again. Where were you a minute ago? I really, really like High Flosion. And yes, I know I called it High Flosion. It is... I really like its topping. Its topping's pretty great. Fire Ghost is really good. Really powerful. I think you'll be really happy with it. I can't imagine you wouldn't. Super good. I'm actually a little jealous. High Flosion is great. I need to probably heal up Mawile because I've got to battle. I've got to come. I'm going to. Whoa! I just held up Hidashi without meaning to. Because I have to do these battles. Oscar! No! Oscar! I just got you! Oscar! Okay, I know. Darn it. I need to go a little longer. I have to get some encounters. I need the one that I can get from Diglett Cave. Mudshot. It's not going to be better than Dig. I've got to get the encounters. Y'all lost Oscar. I just got him. I gotta be careful. Hide's already at level cap. And I can't battle. Yeah, Hide's over. Should have switched, but so Hide cannot be using this next gym at all. Darn. So what is Erica's? Oh man, it's been a rough day, guys. This ending part, I mean, it's been okay. I can't say it's been rough. It's been pretty decent. It's been a good day, other than just not getting able to catch the Pokemon. Fire Red and Leaf Green, 29. Okay, 29. So I'm going to let Hide do a bulk of work since Hide cannot participate anymore. Since Hide cannot participate in the next gym, I'm going to let Hide do a bulk of work for me in these upcoming trainer battles that I can't do nothing about. So, because he'll be able to level up. I got the Versus Seeker. Cool. Okay, so we're going to go over here and we're going to get a couple more encounters. And as long as they're not... Let me make sure I got enough Pokeballs to make this even... Yeah, I got 14. Should be okay. Should be. Probably not. Oh, Lotad. Okay. Lotad should survive a Vice Grips. Even a crit. It's not. None of it. Son of a gun. Nope, Lotad doesn't survive. Y'all, I'm having a day. We've made it the furthest we've ever made it, and I'm struggling. Caterpie. You know what? I'm not even going to try to tag it. I'm just going to start throwing Pokeballs at it. Yep, caught. Office character for Caterpie. I don't have a Michael this time. Yep. This is Michael. Could have been the Haunter, though, could it? So that was my Route 11 encounter. At least we know it's going to evolve really, really fast. So we're going to go get to the entrance. I'm going to at least see what this item is, actually. And then we're going to go to the entrance. Yellow scarf, cool. Of the SSN. And then we're going to call it a day, chat. I really appreciate y'all being around here and watching me kill 4 of my encounters, because that's awesome. But it happens. I'm going to show you guys that I'm going to save this state. I'm going to save this here. And then I'm doing this every day so you guys know that what I'm doing. Save it there. And then we're going to save the state here. I always save 3 now after the lost file. So, appreciate you guys. Thank you for hanging out with me today. Really a bit sad that I lost Oscar so quickly and killed 4 of my 6 encounters that I had today. But hey, we got our 2nd gym badge and we're on our way for our 3rd. Remember, you can catch this Nuzlocke for the remainder of the week from 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time till 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Well, as of today, 5:13 Eastern Standard Time. Catch our Resident Evil 4 No Death run from 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That was a super fun experience today. We were lucky enough to not have a death, and we're about halfway through the first act of the game. I will have a Little Roots Dojo match as soon as I know when that is. I will update the schedule. I do plan on doing other streams this week. Probably I'll play Legacy of Goku at some point in time. That sounded a lot of fun. I'll probably do some Magic maybe, and I'll probably do some laddering on Pokemon Sword, so y'all can see all that. If you really like our content and you're enjoying it, please give our YouTube channel a follow. It was linked previously in chat, but I'll go ahead and link it one more time. Please give us a follow. You can see all of Kaylee's playthroughs right now. She's got her full playthrough of Hidden Agenda up, as well as a couple, or at least one part of her Beyond Two Souls playthrough that she's currently working on. She's having a lot of fun with that. She seems to really be liking Beyond Two Souls. So it's a pretty good and fun game. Make sure you check that out. You can catch all parts of the Nuzlocke, previous parts of the Nuzlocke, as well as today's run of Resident Evil 4. It'll probably be tomorrow or the next day before that's up. But you can also see my previous dojo match and watch me get the floor mopped with me. I got absolutely destroyed. But hey, you lose, you learn. That's how we learn. But as always, please give us a subscribe on Twitter, follow, or a subscribe on YouTube, follow on Twitter, and please check out the Little Root Lessons Discord and podcast. They're fantastic, amazing. Give them a thumbs up, give them a like, give them a follow. They're amazing. They'll teach you everything you need to know about Pokemon. And this stream has been too sweet.